Yeah.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang. What's up, C-Town? How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all doing lovely. It is this time of the day, right, y'all?
That's right.
That's right. This time of the hour, you know. You got us. It's Uncut, it's Uncensored.
That's right.
We are here today, bring it to you live. You know what we're about. We're about that relationship talk, and we keep it real. I mean, real is real. So right now, you're traveling through the city. You're listening to 95.9 FM. And of course, we're going to tell you some other places on how to reach us crystal clear while you're going through the city. So my name is D Boogie. You know, you did?
We did.
You did? My name is D Boogie, and you know, I'm the guy that's going to bring you in the show, take us in and out and everything, but we got other people in this joint. We got some other folks in this joint. Yeah, I had to catch myself, you know what I'm saying?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to say something else.
Right.
Okay.
So, hey, we got Flicks from Carter. He's doing the thing for us.
Carter?
Yeah, and it's Flicks from Carter.
Flicks by Carter, man.
Flicks by Carter.
I just want people to be able to find him. That's all.
Right, okay, Flicks by Carter.
There you go.
My bad, you know, I've been away for a while, brother. But I appreciate everything you're doing. We're going to take it around the room right quick and introduce the beautiful people that we got in the house, y'all. Go ahead over there. We got it in the corner there.
What's up, Cleveland? It's your girl, Kira, also known as Tender. That's TENDER10. That's the location, and you can find me on IG. All right, Kane, who are you?
This is Kane. You can find me on IG at Kane, Kane_creates. Kane Creates. On Facebook, you can find me at Kane's Corner. That's with 2 Ks. Kane's Corner. There's only 2 places you will find me on social media. That's it. That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
What's up, world? It's your girl, Tasha, in the house. Y'all can find me at Tosh_empowers, because that's what I do. I empower.
Is that what you do?
Listen, that's what I do.
Okay.
You did. That's D Boogie said. Yeah. But let me drop these how to follows, or how to find. How to find. Yeah, there we go. So as D Boogie said, y'all can listen to us there. But then also, if you listening outside the city, maybe you in places, DC, Atlanta, Maryland, whatever. Cleveland High.
Down the way. South Euclid.
Right. Whatever.
Outside of Ohio, people, listen. We need y'all to go download that app. Y'all can catch it on your Apple store. Is that what they call it for you Apple users?
Yes.
Something crazy.
No, I don't think it's
I think it's called the App Store.
It's just the App Store, because then you get all the apps, not some of the apps.
Well, actually, no, because Apple is very restrictive. So you not getting
exclusive.
Whatever.
Restrictive.
It's restrictive. Listen.
All the good apps.
But if you want to have freedom, and if you want to be able to download whatever you want to download, whatever they may be, listen, no judgment. It's your world. Listen, you get it how you live, whatever. Y'all might want to go ahead and get that Droid. Get that. Listen, can I finish, please? Y'all can find WOVU.
Right, and the glitches.
You know what? There are no glitches and no viruses. Okay. Can I finish how to find and where to listen? Anyway, for my droid users, see, y'all got me pronouncing stuff all wrong and stuff. But anyway, go to your Google. That's right, Google. Your Google Play Store. Okay? Your Google Play Store.
Google Play Store.
And y'all can get it on there. It's
what they're downloading again?
WOVU.
Cool.
Also, how to find us. IG, Uncut. Is it Uncut Uncensored?
It is.
Yeah, thank y'all. Uncut Uncensored. And then listen, if y'all want to put a face with these lovely voices, please catch us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, comment, good, bad, indifferent, ugly, whatever the case may be, we welcome it all. Y'all can catch that at Relationship Talk, Uncut Uncensored.
Okay, but wait a minute before we...
Oh, my bad, go ahead.
I want to do something that we've never done before, but it's been done to us.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I want to open a DM.
Oh,
Lord.
Tasha's DM is open as of right now.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Drop it in there. Drop it it. She's opening DMs. We're gonna open that DM tonight. Let you get some of this weird action.
Jump out the plane, fellas. Jump out the plane. No parachute. Just jump out.
Here, is that what we're doing today?
Just jump out.
That's what we're doing today.
Jump out and see how you
Because
land.
this action that comes in that DM is so weird. You gotta come on and enjoy it with us.
I do not want no weirdos. I'm sorry. Did I say weirdos on the air? I'm sorry. You know what? People aren't weird. They're just different. Okay.
Okay, so
I
get your
didn't know-
different self in Tasha's DM.
Listen here. If you don't get no response, just know.
She'll respond.
I didn't. No, I won't.
Yeah, she-
I did not. This is this is 10 to 10. I mean, you can shoot your shot, but if you don't get a response back, but listen, let me say this though. Since Kier opening up our DMs, listen, if you have a topic, comment you want to drop, slide on up. Yes.
Yeah.
If you want
what you say in the DM is what you say, but it's open now, right?
well,
It's open.
What is it?
listen, hold on. It's not.
Underscore empowers.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Front door, the
Wait a
back
minute,
door,
hold
the
on. First of all, it is
side,
not
the
wide
windows.
open.
Yes, it is.
Hello, people.
Yes, that's what she'll say.
Cleveland and surrounding areas. My DMs are not wide open.
They
Okay.
are wide open.
I don't know what. I don't know what Kier on today.
You know, ain't that how she plays?
Right. It's all good. Look over there with that melanin popping.
No.
That's good.
You know what,
blushing
Kier?
right now.
Right.
I thought my lips was a little crusty, so I had to moisten them. Okay. But I see what you're doing. I thought we stick
Listen.
together.
Y'all do. She's looking out for you.
Yes.
You know what? Don't worry. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna come back.
And one more thing,
ahead.
another place that you guys can catch us. Some of you out there are old school like me, and you're gonna go to www.wovu.org. If you're not gonna download it, you don't know how to download, but you know how to work your computer. www.wovu.org. All righty, well, let's get this popping. Let me put some traveling music on for us.
Some traveling music.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Wow. Well, since Kiera done opened up everybody's DMs, but her
I
own.
opened yours.
Yeah, but her own.
Don and Kane's been open. Well, Don just opened his own last week. And Kane, I don't know.
And did not get none.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm going to DM you, Don. Just to make
I've
sure.
been checking
I don't
every
believe
day.
that.
I checked it all the way up until Sunday. I said, it ain't gonna happen.
You know what? You're
It ain't gonna happen.
anticipation.
Yeah, let me get into the holiday.
I don't believe that. I do not believe nobody's been sliding your DMs.
I'm sliding in tonight. I'm about to tell you something kind.
I really don't
You know what? I
understand.
could use a kind word right now.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now. This energy that y'all are, displaying in at Uncut Uncensored, I'm a little confused, but you know what? I'm gonna let it play out. It's all good. It's all good. So I'm very confused. I really don't understand how Kiera just come and just, sideline me like
We've
that.
been talking about it for some time, so she just come out the blue.
Well, y'all been talking about it.
Yeah,
You know
need to
what?
open it up.
Right.
Anyway,
Leave the door open. You should have played.
that is my decision. I decide when
Well,
and
you always
if.
opening up everybody else.
Right.
Well, that's because y'all want y'all DMs
No,
open.
I mean we ain't got no choice,
Open now.
Always have a
It's
choice.
open.
Anyway, while we talking about these DMs being open, so today's topic, we talking about the different stages of relationship. Maybe your relationship is in this particular stage because maybe somebody opened up your DMs
Oh no.
without your permission.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe you gave them permission to open up your DM. Maybe you initiated the DM. And that's why you're in one of these stages of a relationship. But maybe.
Or maybe somebody opening it up on the air.
If you got friends and co-hosts like I do. Maybe they done put you on blast and put you in a situation that you did not ask to be in. But whatever the case may be, we're here now.
So we're talking about the different stages.
So we're talking about the different stages of relationship. So I was doing some reading and and communicating with some fellow people. And the topic came about because relationships go through different stages. And I think sometimes people get lost in the various stages of a relationship. So I'm gonna break down just some of them and then we can go from there. So some of the initial stages of relationship are, before I do that part, let me say this. The 5 stages of relationship are merge, doubt and denial, delusionment, decision, wholehearted love. So we got the merging, the doubt and denial, the disillusionment, decision, and wholehearted love. So, in the beginning of a relationship, as people call it, it's the honeymoon stage. And this is where I think people, have the idea that this is what it's supposed to always be. That honeymoon stage, you just meet this
Erroneous
person.
thinking.
There you go. Or maybe never mind. Yeah, that stage. And maybe other parts are leading you in other places. And you base the relationship on that honeymoon stage. It's the merge stage. It's the initial sweeping of the romance. It consumes you. You're thinking about the person. And what happens is you get stuck there because the relationship changes and moves to the next stage. But you weren't ready because you don't understand that there are different stages to a relationship. So now when you get to the next stage of the relationship, which is the doubt and denial, because you didn't prepare yourself, you thought that it's supposed to be sunshine, rainbows, and butterflies every day. And now that you are no longer, as Kira and I like to call it, looking through. Kira, can you finish it for me?
Looking through.
What do we always say? You looking through what kind of glasses?
Maybe rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, thank you.
Don.
Thank you, Don. 'Cause-
Clearly, we're not in sync, so I'm gonna just turn to you.
You gonna have to, cause right now I'm looking like
She like
I'm
looking
just reading
through.
something right here.
She like looking through what? The window?
Look, I was
Well,
lost.
that same thing. You could be looking out. You know how the dogs be looking out the
Like,
window
you always ready
Thank
to
you.
clean
That's-
it up. That's teamwork.
That's why I'm
these
dropping
dogs
that
be
deal
looking out the
tonight.
window waiting for their
Yes.
master. So they. That same as rose colors.
He always, Don always got a way to clean some stuff up.
And I appreciate that.
Yes, he would put sugar on
Everything.
everything.
And I do eat sugar in my spaghetti.
What? That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. So anyway, now that Don has helped me, because Karen and I clearly are not on the same wavelength
But
today.
because her DM is open.
Seriously, that's what we gonna
I
keep
think
doing.
that's what it is, but it's okay. I'm gonna make sure I remind our listeners that
Seriously?
they always drop into her DM.
Wow. Oh, she is on
we
some
showed that.
trash today.
Well, I didn't like
because
you on
you
first
should
base,
you should
fellas.
see what came in my DM. But so it's okay. Yeah.
Tosh underscore.
Thank
Hold
you,
on.
T. Shirley. I love me
Wait
some
a
T.
minute.
Shirley. He
Seriously?
always have my back.
Hold on.
That's right.
Hold on.
Yes.
Score empowered.
I'm really confused about this. Seriously, I'm really.
Listen, fella, if you want to feel
We're at
empowered,
doubt. We're at
Hey.
Come on, babe. Come on, when he comes, jump on here with us.
listen, you will feel empowered. Trust me.
You know.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read you some scriptures. I'm gonna tell you what the Lord got for you. You drop in them DMs if you want to. We gonna have Bible study up in this joint.
Hey, roll with the Bible study because that's another good way.
Anyway,
to get
okay, you know what? Here, we're done with that.
so we're at doubt and denial.
Yeah, I'm doubting the loyalty of this crew.
You know that. We gonna reel you back in.
No, I'm good. Anyway, so when you come out of the whole, rose-colored glasses stage and you get into doubt and denial, I think that's where people don't make the pivot. So before I read any of the other stages, I'm just gonna kind of go right there because I know, I'll say for me personally, I always like putting myself on blast and being transparent. I too have been guilty of getting stuck in the honeymoon stage. When you have these very unrealistic, expectations, or you're have a whole disillusionment, as it says, about what a relationship should look like, what this person should be doing, how this person should be treating you, because they do it in the honeymoon stage.
Ooh, and then they stop.
Then they stop.
So we're talking representatives and everything.
The
Oh,
representative.
you know what? I kind of like the representative a little bit.
I think everybody likes the representative
Yeah.
because the representative have put their best foot forward.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So you know representatives that don't put their best foot forward.
Listen.
Really?
Yes, because and they may be fully aware of the representative stage, or the doubt and denial
Well, that would be the second. The first stage is the.
merge.
Okay.
That's when the representative is on the scene.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I just need to
Okay.
make sure I follow. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Fully aware of that, but sometimes they can't uphold that holding on to the representative too long. So that lets you, which is good because we appreciate that because it allows us to see the flaws and
Absolutely.
move to stage 2 where doubt and denial exists immediately instead of waiting the 3 months that the representative is usually on the scene.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that representative because I have fun with the representative. As soon as that representative,
But in some cases, though, it's not so much of the representative. It's just maybe you just really trying to make a great impression, and maybe you really want to put your best foot forward. You know, you have to. I mean, you do.
I mean, everybody, want to be the best version of themselves for someone else.
Right.
But like you say, you can't maintain it too long.
Maintain that 10.
You can't
At all
maintain it.
times.
Yeah. So because you can't maintain it, it makes sense now. The other phase come, the doubt and
Right.
denial.
Exactly.
And like she said, me personally, I like to hold on to that rep as long as I can.
right? The rep is fun, right?
Yeah, man.
The rep is a
Go ahead and rep yourself,
yes,
baby.
yes.
Rep yourself.
Rep is real.
Representatives. That's it. That's it. I don't care who you are after that. We'll get on.
Yeah.
Just say, we'll move from representative to disillusion. As soon as the representative stop,
You know what?
and on to the next rep.
Skip some steps, huh?
Yes.
But you know what? That's what people do.
Yeah,
That's exactly what people do. That is crazy.
That's why I had this discussion with me and my person, the other, and I fired my representative. I told
Did
him,
you say I'm sorry?
You
did go
fired
back?
your
I
representative?
fired that dude.
You don't like him?
Man, this dude was getting me in all type of trouble. What this dude was doing,
Oh, you said
I fired my
his
representative.
representative.
I
All right.
fired mine.
I was
'Cause
like,
he had me doing stuff. I'm like, bruh, man, what we going where? How much did that cost?
Huh? You was exceeding all.
I was like, man, we can't keep that up for more than 90 days, man. Listen, our credit card is about maxed out. We need to stop. Chill, fam. Fam.
The rep.
Nah, I had to fire that dude.
Hey, listen, we're going to take a quick break, real quick, and then we'll come back. I think we're on phase 2, or were we getting past
we somewhere in there. Yeah.
Okay, so you're listening to Uncut Uncensored, and this is WOVU, and we'll be right back. Hey, y'all, welcome back. We're doing the 5 stages of relationship today. So right now we at stage 2. I mean, I think we've been playing with 1 for a while, but stage 2. And now these are not our 5 stages. Could you give your source and so
Sure
people
can.
know, where we're coming from?
Yes, I will be glad to. It's by a licensed marriage and family therapist. Her name is Linda Carroll. She's a licensed family and marriage therapist. So these are not Tasha's words, Don's words, or Uncut Uncensored. These are from people who actually went to school, studied psychology, behavior, and they are breaking it down.
They passed with
They passed the
A's and B's.
the test.
We ain't get like the D's.
Yeah, they passed the test. They passed the proper test.
Right, teacher.
Yeah, but C's bring degrees, so.
You're right, because it is a passing.
Amen.
It's not about how you get there, as long as you get there.
Right.
That's the goal.
Okay. All right, Linda.
Yeah, so it's important because we always talk about it. Relationships are the center block, of everything, and you can go so much further, with a partner, with a team than you can by yourself. And so it's really, really important to understand that relationships, they do have stages. And so, we laughing and we joking about the representative and all that, but the representative is important. The representative does serve a purpose. But the important thing is to understand that after that first stage, there comes the other phase. The honeymoon has wore off. So now that the real person has come in, and now you are expressing your likes, your dislikes, there's gonna be some friction. As the therapist put it, let me put it in her words, because I don't want y'all to take Tasha's words. She said, you finally start to actually notice the difference between you and your partner. You wake up from the trance. She called it a trance. Now, she says, friction is natural. Once you run up against another person's differences, you should expect friction. So here's the other thing, again, for me personally, but I'm constantly a work in progress. People tend to not want to have the friction. People tend to not want to have the disagreement or the argument, but it's natural, because if you don't have the disagreement and the friction, how are you gonna learn how to work through things? It's natural. If everybody getting along in a relationship, somebody lying.
Lying bad.
Bad. Y'all ain't never got no issues?
That might be me.
Well, I mean, your DMs have been open for a while.
You know what?
I'm just saying though, if everybody going along and it's hunky dory every day, all day, ain't nobody got no problems. You okay with everything? So you ain't never not okay. So this person do. What did you say that one time? You said you doing everything.
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 Oh yeah, Dr. Kane is Mr. Everything over there.
Kay said he ain't leaving no stone unturned. Listen, whatever you need, I have supplied it.
And
That's
all
that.
day,
That's,
every day.
that's that dude he fired.
And thanks to say that, but I'm
That's that
glad.
guy he just fired.
I love that
Rep
though.
news.
But that dude had me out there like so the representative had me out there doing everything. So when you question, well, why ain't me and representatives talked. We have done everything that was on the list. Matter of fact, we turned the list over and found stuff on the back and did it. And now you ain't satisfied. So then I realized, you know what? The representative has set expectations that are unrealistic. So I got to get rid of him. He had to go. He's like, but dude, like we work in such a partnership. I'm like, nah, fam, you got me out here looking crazy. Because when the time especially when somebody during that you said the merge phase, and it's kind of go to the doubt and delusion phase, and you still feeling like I'm doing everything, I'm working with you, all these different aspects, and you got a problem. Now you mad. Cause now you like, hold on, I'm doing backflips and somersaults, and you still like then now you realize like, okay,
You feel underappreciated.
you're underappreciated, and you're like, I'm going at full 100%. Like I'm about to slow up some because I'm tired.
Cause you came out the gate at
Because
10.
I came out, you came out on
Pace
10.
yourself.
I came out because I thought it was a sprint. So I thought, I don't look like it, but I used to run track. But
Hey, trying to get to that edge.
100 meters, that was it. After that, I'm done. So I'm coming like it's a sprint. I'm like, all right, I'm winded now. I'm winded.
And you only 2 months in.
I'm taking wins and they're like, what about? All right, hold on. I need to reset and run another race. Cause you on track, you'll run more than one race in a day.
Right.
So I need to run another one, coach. Oh no, I wasn't prepared for this.
Don't put me in.
I was gonna run my race.
Okay, so is it possible? I understand you said friction is needed. Friction is definitely needed, and a lot of people don't want it. But is it possible that friction can show up too soon?
I think so.
I believe that.
Yes. If what kind of friction? If it's just a matter of, again, now this isn't Dr. Linda. This is Tasha.
Okay.
Depending on what the friction is, know. If it's simple friction, but if it's like major friction,
It's like major friction, and recognize that. Don't be so delusional where during the merge stage you're recognizing major friction
Yeah.
and thinking that's your doubt and denial. That is a red flag.
Yes.
That is a red flag, and I think that can show up too soon. But I like what you said, Kane, when you said you fired the representative. But is it possible that you just need to reevaluate what you put out there?
Oh, most definitely, because the representative just doing what I told him to do.
And how long should it be before you move into the doubt? I mean, do you plan on the representative? He's normally there for about 3 months, right?
Yeah, he got a 90-day window. That's his.
90-day
That's his
window.
contract is 90 days.
But is it too soon? We know it's too soon for a representative to leave. So a representative can't leave on the second week.
Nah, if you send a representative out there in the first week, you can't yank him back after the second week. You can't he got a 90-day contract he got to fulfill.
And he got to stay for the whole 90?
He got to be around because he got to be around for the 90 because I feel like it takes 6 months to get to kind of know somebody.
So the representative, shouldn't he still represent a version of you?
Yes, because the representative is a version of you. What the representative does, he represents the highest ideals of yourself in your own brain. Does that make sense?
But shouldn't that representative also represent what she identified as her love language?
if the representative was paying attention to me when I talked to him. But he might not have been paying attention. So I sent him out there and he don't know what her love language is. And he just
Doing everything, and that's why you're exhausted.
He doing everything. When she wanted these 2 things, I'm doing
That's
6.
it.
You doing 6, she's one of those 2, and you didn't know, like, if you just done those 2, you wouldn't be so tired.
Exactly. So, go.
No, and then I'm gonna let y'all take it. I want to piggyback on that, on what all of y'all said. So, simple disagreements or friction in the beginning is, okay, well, I thought you said you wanted chicken and not, I don't know, beef. Or you want to go to the movies instead, or you want to go, you don't want to go nowhere. That's miscommunication. So I think again, this is Tasha. Big friction is, okay, I asked you if you had kids. You told me you didn't. Okay, well,
That's a lie.
That's not a friction. You flat out.
Yeah, that's a flat out lie. That's definitely a flat out lie. Or y'all are having controlling problems already. So maybe she going through your phone. That's a good one. Week 1, or he going through your phone. Week 1, week 2 already.
Night. Don't go through my phone. Year 5.
Well, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. But people have these
so
problems.
it's open. Go ahead and.
She said it's open. Exactly. Or, Don, why you look? I just turned around and I felt your.
I'm just tripping on going through the phones week 1.
Well, people do that.
What kind of rep is that?
A crazy one. People
Yeah.
do that,
So-
or they ghost you already. They inconsistent already. Now there's a big one. So 1 minute you calling me all the time, you texting me, we talking frequently. The next minute I call you, a whole day go by and you ain't respond, or 3-4 hours go by and you didn't respond.
But I was hot at one point.
You was hot at one point. You know, 1 minute you was hot, the next minute you not. So
You got trapped like you was hot.
yeah. So now those are red flags. Those are not simple,
Yeah.
because that's a big communication problem. That this person, either one is just a flat out, whatever, or it's just not gonna work. Another thing I want to make sure I address too, it came, like how you said you came out the gate doing all these things above and beyond. Who told you to do all that?
Amen.
Maybe you should have communicated. And I know we touched on this before. This is why it is so important for people in relationships to know, number 1, your partner's love language. Because you doing backflips, hurdles, and then some, and she like, dude, all I want you to do is just spend some time with me. I don't need none of that.
Well,
So
I mean-
now you burned out. Go ahead.
Well, I think the rep is like somebody that's wide open, and it ain't about what the rep want to do for himself or herself. It's what the rep is trying to do to impress the other partner. So the rep is busy trying to figure out maybe they love language and say, okay, this is what she like. Then they go overboard with it, So they really trying to figure out what it is to make the other person click. The rep is so they can get the job. That's what
Do you want the job or do you want something else?
Or do you want to
that's the
be-
job.
Oh, that's the
You know what?
That is the job.
Put in work.
Work.
One of our listeners, let me just read, one of our listeners said, representatives stay until you show yourself. In parentheses, women. Get the underwear. Hit it. Laugh out loud.
Oh, really?
So the representative gonna stay as long as it take to get the job, as Don said.
Do the job.
So but what if what if they didn't get the job and they already showing themselves?
Within 90 days, you didn't get the job.
You didn't get the job?
You did not get the job.
That's
You
when
didn't
you
come
go-
close to the job.
That's when you start going to down denial.
Am I gonna get it?
I don't think I'm gonna get this.
I think my application's still under review.
Yeah, man.
All right, so
Call you resources.
That's why you gotta wait them 90
Wow.
days. 90 days are important.
yeah, but some people waiting past,
Most people can't wait 90 days, so let's go to the next topic.
You don't like it, don't wait.
Can't wait.
So Don's not waiting 90 days, ladies. So.
No, I mean, ain't no reason to wait. I mean, I ain't here for waiting. I'm here for dating.
Ooh, dang, Don.
That's how you come.
I mean, that's the real.
She want to see what happens at the representative league first, and if then you can hold a position.
And I want to see your rep.
How many reps you can go?
You know,
One of my rep meet your rep.
And we rep up.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Whenever you go to a job interview, the employer know you lying, and you know the employer lying to tell you how awesome a job it is. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Know this job sucks.
You already know this. You know this job sucks.
You want to be here.
We just hope you don't find out in the first 90 days that you like it enough to stay, or you don't find nothing better. That's what we hoping. So the representative out there live got his resume out, got all type of stuff on there ain't true. Yeah, I graduated from here. I got a Six Sigma.
Proficient in all these other applications. Okay, yeah, okay.
But wait a minute. Okay, but what if you meet this applicant, and this applicant look like they got everything. They ready. And they like, okay, well, I have a 90-day probationary period. I need to see if you really want this job.
Do you say that? Do the representative tell the other representative that you on a 90-day probationary period?
You better.
No, you don't. We are not doing, ladies. We are not doing that. We are not
You
telling.
being upfront. Some women tell. Some women say, I'm not until.
No, I'm not saying that.
Not until I get married, maybe. Is that how y'all live?
Look at that. He already said he ain't waiting 90 like by the ring. What you mean?
Oh, we on the radio. I'm quiet. Like,
Are you seriously gonna give me that look?
Like, yeah.
Kane, you really gonna bust out laughing like that? Seriously? I'm just saying she might want to just wait until until y'all get married.
all right, go ahead, wait.
So you're not gonna wait with her?
No.
No.
You wait by yourself. You by yourself. That's what you want to do.
But hold on, this could help us draw closer to each other,
Go ahead.
and we can find other things to do in the meantime.
We'll do some other things, but I still we doing some other things too.
He gonna do. Everybody doing
Just ain't
some
with
other
you.
So you're not waiting.
No.
Can't judging by your laugh.
Listen, if someone
I
says,
apologize, radio world.
No, you don't.
And the face you make behind it, you roll your eyes, turn your lip up, and you
okay.
sit on your whole back. Really?
No, not on you.
Oh my goodness! Listen.
You about to say, Kane?
listen, this is the reason I bust out laughing, because I feel like if one of the partners, and it could be either one, says, I'm waiting till I get married.
Can you say it without laughing, please?
It depends on the circumstance. If they let you know from the jump street that's the box that they're coming out of, honestly, they wouldn't have to tell you. But if y'all come out of a different box, like y'all doing something different that doesn't say that, and you say that, I'm gonna bust out laughing, because you're just making something up that you think is credible. But you're not, because most times people who say I'm waiting till marriage is because of a spiritual definition that they live by. Whatever their religious or spiritual definition that they live by, and that's the code that they work by. But if you meet this person and none other part of their life is by that spiritual definition code, and then they just pop that out, but I'm waiting till I'm married. Like, wait, hold on. We was just at this spot drinking, not doing this, cussing this, and listening to that. But now, when that come up, now you and
But that's the only thing covered by God.
now you and y'all are best friends. Now,
Maybe it ain't a spiritual thing. Maybe they just tired.
well, you can. Okay.
You know what? Let's just take a break.
Yeah, somebody needs a break.
So neither one of these gentlemen are waiting, ladies. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I don't know. It's hard out here
I didn't
for
say I
us.
wouldn't. I just said.
Yeah, but you didn't say you would. On that note, I said you would. You just laughing and you giving all these different Bible scriptures and quotes.
So he's guilty because he's not saying anything. That's not the American way.
Oh, it's definitely the American.
And we'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, it's hot up and hitting.
Man,
Man, I wish I could have left these mics on during the break.
Oh,
no.
Oh, man.
Not gonna incriminate ourselves.
Man. But listen, y'all. Once again, you're listening to 95.9 FM, BBC radio station. And this is Uncut Uncensored. You can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on our IG. Some of the DMs just opened up today. And
Not mine.
Oh, yes it is.
opened up today.
I'm gonna post it on IG.
Underscore empowers. But yeah, hey, listen. So we talking about these 5 stages, and woo wee. Let's just go ahead and continue on where y'all was at during the break.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, that's more for like off the air.
Okay.
Yeah. Just know that the consensus is that y'all ain't waiting.
That's not the consensus.
I'm kind of
Wait a
leaning.
minute. Wait. Let us hear her out.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, Don's not waiting,
No.
and Kane is just gonna laugh if you say you're gonna wait till marriage. Is that better?
Well, that is
Well,
not.
wait a minute. Don said he might wait, but while you waiting over there, he doing something else over here. But you can still wait over there.
What you want to do? And I wanted to add to that, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna put me in that box and I'm waiting,
Okay.
right? And then you change your mind.
Ooh, you done waited 4 months. and
No,
still-
hey, you done change your I gotta wait 4 months, but then they change their mind. They can't take the pressure. No, baby, you said you was waiting.
I'm gonna hold her to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No.
gonna be petty.
foul.
Patty.
That's foul.
Patty.
That's what she taking.
That's called rape.
Okay, no, we can't.
Rape ain't a bad word.
Okay,
Okay.
Back to
You know what?
This is the radio.
Yeah, let's keep it clear.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just move through.
Jay gon'.
Right,
We
we don't,
censor-
we don't want
censor-
yes, we don't want that. Yes. Let's go back to doubt and
Jay?
denial. Right, doubt and
Okay,
denial.
doubt and denial. So listen, we gonna come up out of that. Just know this: as you come out and work through doubt and denial, per Linda, okay, the licensed therapist and marriage counselor, not Tasha, not Don, not Kira, not Kane. The marriage counselor says here, that doesn't mean that the relationship is over or that the relationship is not working. It just means that you need to find healthy ways to resolve conflict and to understand that there are differences between you. And it's perfectly normal. Okay?
You know what? And I like that because you have to understand that the older you get, the more experiences you have.
Absolutely.
And the various stages you'll be in. So you have to understand that, you know what, I may meet this person and they may be in this stage of their life and it may not mesh well with my stage right now. But is this the time for me to vote? Is this
Yes.
the time for me to run? Is this the time for me to wait and see if it irons itself out? Or, I mean, if your thing is vote, run.
Run for us. Another thing she mentioned too, let me say this part and we're gonna move. I felt the need to say this. She said feelings of love tend to mix with alienation and irritation in that stage. Because you're coming out of that whole honeymoon thing and now, the rose-colored glasses have been removed. And so now you're seeing this person through a different lens, the real lens. So now you're irritated and you're frustrated.
Okay.
And so she says that perhaps we're not perfect after all. So, chew on that, people. That was a little up there. So now we're going to move to the next stage. The next stage is the decision. I'm sorry, the disillusionment. My bad. Now, Dr. Linda calls this the winter season of love. Woo! It's cold in the winter, right?
Very cold.
Snow, cloudy, gloomy.
Everything's dead.
I cannot. He said everything is dead.
Isn't that what wonder?
That is what that is what it is. That is definitely what it is. That's true. So let me read this part. So our good old Dr. Linda says here, during the winter stage, it may feel like it's the end of the road for some couples. At this point, the power struggles in the relationships have come full circle. The issues that the couples have consistently shoved under the rug are now glaringly obvious. Some people become vigilant. Some people, as Kira said, they be ready to bolt. Some people just be like, push me, and I'm gone. That's my part.
I like she said that.
She didn't say that part. That's me. No, she says no. She says other people are ready to fly into battle at the slightest thing. And then she says other couples might quietly move apart over time, putting less energy into the relationship. Now, here's what she says. She says at this point, what you need to do is clear the air. Because a lot of times people push things up under the rug because you don't want to argue, you don't want to have the friction, you don't want to fight. But again, she said it's perfectly normal. She says that avoiding the issues lead to repetitive arguments, and pushing them under the rug only leaves a bumpy carpet with too much to trip over. So we've all been in situations in relationships where we just shoved it. We've touched on it a little bit, but we still.
Carpet.
Yes, meaning you walking on it and it's, it ain't smooth.
Okay.
You may have touched on certain things, but you still didn't really get it all out because who nobody wants to argue and debate and have that friction. You just want to get back to the honeymoon. Let's just get back to there. As Kira said, bring the representative
I
back.
like the representative.
But here's the
Hey,
problem with
Rep.
that.
Come on.
The problem with that, since it's the winter
Yeah.
of the relationship, you know, the rep try to plant that seed where we've always planted, and you know things just don't grow. In the winter, you can plant, and then rep is like, you scared to plant this right here, and it'll make a difference.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
This is it's bumpy carpet.
But understand, seasons change.
The seasons
And
change.
spring is
Season done
coming.
changed,
And
yeah.
that's the growing season.
That's the growing season. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
And you know, and in a lot of things, this is Tasha. Relationships require nurturing. It's just like anything. We talk about trees and flowers. People think that, you know, that honeymoon stage just stays like that. It's like anything. You gotta water your grass.
Yes.
You gotta cut and trim for ladies. You gotta cut and trim your edges, dudes. Y'all gotta get,
You said
you know.
edges.
I mean, not your edges. Don't cut and trim your edges. My bad. See, that's when you talk when you don't got no hair. But your
Oh, you don't cut.
your ends.
I
ends.
didn't know you did
No,
that.
we don't-
I
No,
didn't
you
know
want to
that.
hold on to the
Made
edge.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Not your edges, ladies. Don't cut and trim your edges. No. But
You gotta shade a bumpy
you
carpet.
gotta show.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You know what?
something like that, right? Ain't that what you're saying?
You know what?
You talking
shade
about grooming and
bumpy
taking
carpet.
care of yourself.
You know what?
You know
All
what?
right, man. I guess I went somewhere else.
Let's see how we're gonna pivot this one.
Right. Bring us back, Dad. Bring us back.
Well, sometimes when you buy carpet, right, it's too thick, and
Do we
so
shave it?
maybe that's what Don meant.
Oh,
you gotta
okay.
shave it down so that the door can go over it.
Nope.
I mean,
Roll
talking
that bad
about-
boy
we
up,
talking
air it
about-
out outside. I don't know,
We
but
stop our carpet, bump, and hair. I mean, you know, y'all say edges and clip. I mean, so
oh my goodness.
so move right
I'm
along.
getting confused.
This is what we're doing.
We need to go to the court and make a decision.
Right. Let's just do that.
Are we gonna do this before or after we
Can we
shave the
just go
carpet?
to stage 4, please?
Make a decision.
So wait a minute. So I guess no. Okay, hold on. So you just want to gloss over here. I just lost my.
Please, Kelby.
No, listen. People need to hear this. Okay, so
Do they?
yes, they do. Get the carpet out of your mind. Okay, get the carpet out. Again, as we're saying, you know, relationships, they have to be nurtured. You know, you gotta water the grass. You can't just expect the grass to stay green and then, you know, you wonder why it's dying. You gotta nurture it and water it and take care of it. Sometimes you gotta plant seeds. You know, you gotta plant seeds, whatever. Cultivate it.
Aerate, fertilize.
All of that.
Yes.
Thank you. All of that.
Absolutely.
But people don't do that. So now, the last part of this part, she says that there may be where am I at? I don't know, but we're gonna go to the decision.
Let's make a decision.
Woo, okay, so we're at the decision here. The decision is you're at your breaking point. You're having emotional breakdowns, leaving the house for hours to get away from each other after a fight. You know, you're in self-protective behaviors are commonplace. It's all bad. at
This
this
still
point.
sound like winter.
Well, I guess the decision can be winter.
No, but you
I
know,
don't wanna go
you know,
now,
The
like-
disillusion was like basically why you noticing things and
The
you
problems,
getting, you know,
yeah.
the problems and
Identifying the
everything,
problems.
you know.
There you go.
And then the decision is, you know, the result
Of the
your
problems.
actions, your result, your actions.
Our actions.
Yeah, our actions to the problem.
There you go. Come
And
on.
what's
now.
crazy is this, you know, I mean, wow, man, this is like educational to me. First of all.
Well, good. It's
I didn't know there was something between you know, merge and honeymoon to making a decision.
Me either, Don. I knew the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Right, I didn't know.
In the middle and the end.
Yes, you know, so you know, recognizing the other things, the down denials and you know, disillusionment. Did I say it right?
You
Yes,
did.
you
You did
did.
right.
Teacher, okay. So I'm gonna study those.
Yeah, because
Thank
it's
you very
good to
much.
know. No,
Yeah.
seriously. Even
Seriously.
though we laugh at people, this is real talk. You know, again, relationships are so important. And so often people get lost at the honeymoon stage. And then because it's not the honeymoon stage anymore, you misinterpret the problems for the end of the relationship. No, now you got to start putting the work in. You know, now
And because you said that, because of this, like it's 5 stages. It doesn't matter what relationship you're in, okay?
absolutely.
You're gonna go through these 5
Yeah.
stages. Now, it's just a matter of what you do with what you have.
There you go.
And then the decision, that's your decision right there. But if you can make it through 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll be so much happier when you get to 5.
You will.
Because that representative don't even have to show up ever again. You know why? Because she love you for who you are. But go ahead, Tasha.
No, but that's real. I'm gonna just say these last pieces, and y'all can go ahead and just take it away. So at the decision spot, that's what she said. You know where you're contemplating whether or not you're gonna stay. Now she said, what you want to do in this stage. She said she encourages people to take a new path, which is to decide to do some work, make a choice for the betterment of the relationship. Now, doing the work, she says, involves understanding. Make sure I say this loud for the people in the back, because so often people point the finger. Doing the work involves understanding your own role in the relationship's deterioration and committing to change. Because it takes two people, and here's the beautiful thing that she says. It is important to know your partner's love language. Per Linda, this is Natasha. Now, she said, getting on to wholehearted love. Wholehearted love is when the relationship is at its healthiest now. You done made it through winter. Y'all done merged. Y'all done came into the the doubt and denial or the disillusionment. Let me get it right.
Okay, so
You said it.
you pretty much right.
right.
You pretty much.
Oh yeah, doubt and yeah.
You was
So
good.
you've come through the merge, you made it through doubt and denial, the disillusionment, you made it through the decision, and now you are at wholeheartedness. That's the healthy part in the relationship. In this stage, you made it. Go ahead.
We're gonna keep them in tune so they can hear about the wholeheartedness portion of the relationship. We're gonna do one more
Go ahead.
promo break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to 95.9 FM, WOVU.org, and this is Uncut Uncensored.
We bringing the show to an end, but before we do, I'm gonna wrap up with wholehearted love. It's important to understand this stage. So wholehearted love, you've made it through everything. This is when you, as a couple, you get to reap the fruits of your labor. Couples experience true individuality, self-discovery, true acceptance of your imperfections. Now, per Linda, she says there's still hard work involved in this stage of the relationship, but the difference is that you now know how to listen well and lean into uncomfortable conversations without feeling threatened or attacked. So let me say that again. You understand how to talk, how to communicate. You understand to respect your partner's viewpoint, and you don't feel any kind of way about it because you understand that that is how your partner feels, and it has nothing to do with necessarily you. Now, in this stage, she said you begin to merge together again as a couple. You learn to discover new experience as a couple, and this is the good part. This is that part where you can continue to grow. But that's pretty much it. So if you can make it through all of those stages, and then if you can get to the wholehearted love and understand just because you've made it to that point, the work does not stop there. You still got to water the grass. You still got to plant them seeds. And if it's worth it, you got to do the work. And per Linda, she says you understand that there is no such thing as a perfect couple.
Never.
Ever. Because it doesn't exist.
Because you're not perfect,
Exactly.
and he or she isn't perfect.
Exactly.
But I know Kane said he is Mr. Perfect over here, and I see Don grinning. Okay, okay. All right, perfect Kane, perfect Don.
We grinning at each other.
You know what?
You know what? You know why y'all talking? Go ahead, brother.
I think the thing that me and Don find hilarious is simultaneously that we kind of know that, in my heart, I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I think sitting out that representative too many times, and this dude's out there, the representative is perfect. This dude is
His own
Yes, he is, isn't he?
No, the representative is chocolate Superman. I'm telling you, he is that. But what happens is that still there's somebody who is gonna find the flaw in your black Superman, and then you salty. So then you never get the wholehearted love because you mad that they finding flaws in you, and you just sent the representative out doing all this work that he didn't need to do in the first place. Like he was doing too much in the first place because he didn't stop to listen to what the love language was. He's trying this thing and trying that, But if you just like, cause when that fall, oh, you this, that, and the third, they're like, what? Hold on. She found the fault in the representative? Oh, then I ain't got to stand a chance. Then I'm in the dirt. I ain't gonna get past decision. Oh, she already delusioned. Man, man. So, but just, that's why I said I fired the representative. And I tried to be as the most honest person I possibly can be, like up front from Jump Street. I think that's the best way to do it sometimes, because then you and the other person, like, you're just comfortable in your skin and they're comfortable in their skin.
That's true.
Well, I don't fire my rep. You know what? I like my rep to still come out. You know, even if we made it through all these phases and everything, I like my rep to still come out. You know, do some tricks and stuff like that and everything.
I don't think that's the rep. I think that's the authentic you.
Well, I mean, me and my rep, we cool with each other.
Y'all cool.
I ain't firing him. We cool. We great. But listen, we gotta go get out of here. Y'all want to make y'all closing statements? We got 1 minute all together.
I think that the representative is a portion of you. So don't abandon them completely. I think the representative is the greatest part of you.
I love the representative. He is so much fun. I mean, and she.
But depending, it may not be.
No, listen, I love that rep. Hey,
It may be a complete facade, but anyway.
that's it for
All
me.
right. Hey, listen. You got anything, Kane? You good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, we appreciate y'all listening to us today. This is a great show, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
We
Peace.
are
We out.
Love you, Cleveland.